It's a feeling. You listen to something and it has to feel right, it has to feel good. And if it doesn't, my conscience holds me accountable when it comes to integrity, I think, artistically. When I first got into music, I was using GarageBand and I was using all the loops. And I was just putting things together, just like, wow, that's crazy. This is fun. This is easy sometimes. This is challenging sometimes. Once I got confident in my own creations, I stopped using loops so much. I love searching for one-shots more than anything and creating my own loops. People haven't really heard too much of my production out there, and that's because I don't produce for anybody but myself. There'd be a lot of drum loops. You guys will get a lot of drum loops in this pack. That's my strength, I think. Because I don't produce for other artists, I think this is like so fire. I think this is just like a great way to be involved in other productions that I otherwise wouldn't have been involved in. I definitely get better with each beat, I think, even if it sucks. I don't know, I think the biggest evolution in my production has been collaborating. My strengths, production-wise, I think are drums. And so I love working with producers whose strengths are everything but drums. Now, do you guys want me to like plug in and stuff yet?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay. My sessions look a lot like this, actually. Yeah. Believe it or not, I prefer working from home. Not always working from my home, though, but I like to rent Airbnbs and set up on the dining table. Something about being in the middle of the house with all the natural light, the random birds chirping outside. Something about that, man. For me, that keeps me there. When I'm in the studio, sometimes I want to leave. I think it's because it's dark. And I think that's why I tend to make beats at my coffee table, or at my dining room table, or at my mom's dining room table, my parents' kitchen. You just know when, baby shark, I'm working. Come here, come here, come here. As far as songwriting goes, I'm really driven by the beat. I don't really write until there's an instrumental that I'm like, oh, I need to write to this right now. Like, I need to be a part of this song. I just kind of go for it. If it pulls me in, then that's that. You know what I mean? I know it when I hear it.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I operate on everything. I know it when I hear it.
Hi, baby shark.
Look at you. You are standing. Sorry, where were we? I think it's important for everybody just to have hobbies. During the pandemic, I realized I didn't have any hobbies that weren't music related. You know? She is my foster puppy. I got her just a few days ago, actually. Oh man, I love dogs. I love dogs, I love dog training. I feel like my spirit animal is a dog. I feel like I was a dog in a past life. Who knows, I'll probably talk about fostering dogs on the next album. Look at that. So for my album cover, I made an avatar of myself and sent it to someone, and then they created this like universe. And I'm really excited to be bringing that on the road. This is the first album I've ever done that has like a full concept, you know, a storyline. So I think the coolest thing, the most different part of this tour will be like trying to bring that to the stage, like tell a story chronologically with the set. And I'm also working with a music director for the first time on this tour, which is really cool because they come in, they add production, they redo your arrangements and stuff, and I'm so excited to hear what they've come up with. I actually have a really bad relationship with performing. I didn't grow up performing, so it was all new to me at the age of 19 when I started, and I still feel like I'm learning. Matter of fact, I'm leaving in a little bit to go to a voice lesson because I'm just so nervous. I'm so scared. I'm always so scared about how my voice is gonna sound on tour. That's always my biggest fear. And the audience is probably the reason I keep booking shows, because it's definitely not for me. My anxiety hates me for going on tour. my anxiety is like, why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep putting yourself through this? And I think it's because I love watching people sing along to my lyrics, something I wrote. It's nothing like that. Learn what makes you you. Take advantage of that. Like, use that to your advantage. I used to think that because my beats sounded so different and like nothing I'd heard before, that it was a bad thing. And then at some point I was like, I actually don't want my beats to sound like everybody else's. I should have been realized how fire that made me. But better late than never.